Well, you happen. On here, we're talking a blade. Blaze.
We have nothing to lose today.
Yup.
Only to gain.
And like that, Georgie Guani for sure. He would want to grab a hold of a replay of that defensive sequence
Yes.
that happened in the previous play here. As Dakulan with a serve and Carnacion will go to Maglinaw and a Blazer touch the net.
We have quite a few net touches today, double contact. So I think it's important for both teams to lessen their unforced errors.
Masyado lang, may kalikutan lang sila sa net
Yes.
eh.
Too excited today.
Oo. Nice line!
Wow.
Great move right there from Jinx Collegiate. Beautifully executed that time.
We have CSB.
And they're doing it offensively. Encarnacion back set. That one was
Outside.
long.
We have LaSalle here on this side, not looking as steady like their other games. They're doing well, my flow, but too many unforced errors. And Benilde is attacking really well.
Oo. Expect a timeout here if Benilde scores another one in this ensuing play. That one was long for Maglinaw. The attack floated actually
Yes.
for Maglinaw, and true enough, LaSalle went for a timeout here with Benilde up by 4. Let's try to listen into the huddle of the Green Spikers.
We're doing a lot of power shots. They're doing spread. Ano yung, nasaan yung pinaka-opportunity? Sa gitna, di ba? Oh, kino-cover lang not necessarily. Kapag may opportunity to give, iwan mo lang yung bola. Kasi kapag moving yung set, di magbabasa ng middle. Okay, let's go. One stop, one stop. Ano mo? Sir!
Coach Aaron stated in the timeout that they are doing a lot of power shots and that it's important to put it in the middle, do variation in your spikes. And he also mentioned to activate the quick when needed. And like I said earlier, LaSalle really needs to vary their spikes, not just with the open, but also the quick, utility, even back row.
Which is, yun yung ginagawa ng Benilde in this previous sequence right here. Sharp serve that time for Guani.
There we go.
There you go. JM Ronquillo.
That was a great set.
It that time again to Ronquillo. Well dug that time by the libero. Encarnacion to Maglinaw. This time did it work. Kanino naman pupunta si Encarnacion. Captain from the back row.
You know, we have their best spiker, Campton. It's really important that
because there was just one blocker that attempted to stop him.
exactly.
13 serving 15. This was a 4-point lead earlier. And 2 straight points for the Green Spikers after that Aaron Velez timeout. Kung nagtataka kayo, ba't si Aaron Velez ang nagko-coach? Mamaya ikukwento yan ni Megan Cabrera because JM Ronquillo just said
Welcome back to the vleague Collegiate Challenge. We are still coming to you live from the Paco Arena where we continue to bring you this matchup between the two green teams, DLSU and CSB. But Dawn and Green is not the only thing these two teams have in common because they also actually share the same head coach, Arnold Lanyog, who is wearing green today but is in the audience. Coach Aaron Velez and Coach Jose Rock together. Kaya naman masasabing napaghandaan ng husto ang larong to at hindi na rin nila first time na magkalaban in competition. While Coach Arnold admits he has a deeper pool in the DLSU squad, he also says that the CSB team is more experienced in terms of playing volleyball competitively. But regardless if they are sister schools, both teams are treating each other as opponents and aim to bring their A game. Sir Jay and Jamie?
Maraming salamat, Megan Cabrera. Excellent report that time. And you can say that as you saw that rejection by Ronnie Adviento, this is like kaya minsan kabisado na rin yung mga ganyang atake ng isa't isa, diba?
Exactly.
Off attack right there. Fajardo will go to Adviento the second time. That one.
Compromising on their strengths.
Yep.
And I love how they're
This time for the Green Spikers, si Campton pa lang ang nakakarami ng puntos. Back row, that one went too long actually. But there was a check ball, says our first referee, Fernando Velarde. And Aaron Velez will utilize another timeout here. They are down by 6 here. Let's listen in.
Predictable. Double time tayo ngayon sa attackers. Wala talaga na hindi na natin. O anong gagawin natin ngayon? Maging mindful. Lang. Nangyayari, in-anticipate yung cross-court mo, sinasahod ka. For ito si JM. Let's go! Animo!
It seems like in this second timeout that he used, depends na naman ang pinag-usapan nila, no?
exactly. But he also stated that they need to double time on the quick.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yun yung naging emphasis because from his perspective, medyo, for lack of a better term, may kabagalan
Yes.
yung mga middle blockers. So he will try to take advantage of that. Let's hear this ensuing play.
There we go. Utilize the quick. Great pass. Great set.
And in addition, there's a new guy that scored for the Green Spikers. You can see on your screen right now. That's Eric Layog. And they're doing it so one single coverage lang eh.
Yes. Lefty middle.
But that one will. And you know it so well, right?
Yes. The worst time possible.
And, Encarnacion just set that one to his opponent. And that one will go to the side of the Blazers. Errors again.
You know, I love the energy of the Blazers. Earlier I said they needed a spark plug, and I think today's the day. They're smiling, they're enjoying. And we have LaSalle over here. They're not smiling, unfortunately. They look a little bit tense right now.
Actually, unfamiliar territory for the Green Spikers right now. So they're down by 7 here. That one didn't work for Campton. Adviento won't score. Play goes on. That's an overset, actually. But the Blazers able to preserve that one. And that went in for Ronnie Adviento.
This is the first time.
Saan sila pupunta sa opensa? Campton again. And Noel Campton will score. And so far, sa opensa ng LaSalle, Jamie, it's all Noel Campton.
Exactly. Benilde really has to block and be ready for all the sets going to him. But Benilde is doing really well with their attacks right now.
Indeed. Fajardo will go to Takulan.
Like I said earlier, when you have a great dig, great set, and then you have this quick right there.
Check out this execution. Like clockwork. Diba?
No blocker.
Oo. Ano sasabihin nila dyan? Just like how we drew it up in practice, right?
Don't change anything.
Again, the blockers na elite. Ganyan yung
Exactly.
sinasabi ni Coach Aaron Velez.
You have to maximize the quick.
Fajardo will go to the Kulan. Teka. Something wrong happened right there. Our first referee said it's a catch. Ang isang
I
perspective
did not notice a catch on that set.
Indeed, that was a quick one actually, but our first referee,
That was a great combination play.
sayang yun. But just an unforced error. And talking about errors.
You know, as we say on the court, ball never lies.
That's one thing you usually say, right? Pag meron ka,
Yes.
if you're protesting a call, you just let the play go on, and if it your way.
So we have Campton in the back row right now.
Yep.
Let's expect that he's going to be given the back row attack.
Kaya lang, if you're LaSalle, you can't afford any errors anymore. Otherwise, the Blazers will win set number 1. But let's see in this ensuing attack. That one didn't work for Aguilar. Back set,
Free
hindi
ball.
nagkaintindihan. Fajardo to Aguilar again. Ang sikip dun sa side na yun. Magre-reset ang Benil. Aguilar the third time! And he scores! And just like that, the Blazers won round 1. Check out this play from Arnel Aguilar. Utilizing the block.
So the pressure's on them.
Check out this attacks coming from Captain, who had, I believe, 6 points in that first set. But the Blazers, all players from the Blazers that can actually score, scored.
Exactly. And the connection with the setters, with Benilde. Great connection with the quick. And that's what I noticed the difference.
Spikers. But the Kulan to start set number 2, same lang.
Yes. You know, like we just saw, we had great pass, great set, and then utilize of the quick, like I said earlier.
So for sure, ang sinabi dito ni Coach Jose Roque, nothing to change. Wala namang kailangang baguhin eh. Kung ano lang
Yes.
ginagawa nyo nung set 1, tuloy nyo lang.
Exactly. Like they say, if it's not broken, don't fix
Why
it.
fix? Diba? Their Pilar scored for the Green Spikers, and Scampton now serving. Sharp serve. And
Wow.
Aguilar. You can see that he got his groove, right?
Yes. And
All the possible scorers that he have. Everything in his bag. Diba?
Exactly.
At isa pang underrated aspect dito, yung ginagawang trabaho ng libero. As that service went out. Try that too. That is Nat Del Pilar serving for the Green Spikers. Actually had 9 points in the
Great
previous
serve.
game against Adamson and rejected that time. Another try, Aguilar. Wouldn't work. On the opposite
Wow.
side, Ronquillo scores.
You know, I have to give it to Ronquillo. He's actually been the silent killer
Yeah.
of their team. Very composed, and is just doing his job.
And especially in this point na masasabi natin
Not be the only one scoring, you know.
at ang Benilde naman na nag-iipon ng errors dito Another missed set that time for the Blazers. This is a 2-point lead right now for the Green Spikers.
Yes. Great receive.
You know, at this point, we have to give credit to Brian Domaran with the excellent receptions that he gets for the Blazers. Diba? That
Yes.
leads to those simple attacks.
You know, sometimes the liberos are not, you know,
Given enough credit.
yes,
No?
unlike the spikers, but they're doing his job. He's doing his job, and it's allowing their offense to shine today.
Indeed. And back-to-back errors again. That's an illegal block, actually, for the Green Spikers.
Unfortunately. Maybe it's too early.
Okay. Nakalimutan mo, nag-rotate na pala kayo, no? Aguilar. Pati yung drop, gumagana na para kay Arnel Aguilar.
Like I said earlier, it's important to vary your spikes. It's
Yep.
not all about power, but placement as well. Knowing the weakness of your opponent. Like earlier, the drop. Perfect in what they call the campfire zone
Yep.
or donut hole
Donut
zone.
hole. Service error that time, and you can see right there that Georgie Guani did not appreciate that one. Just an unforced error for the Blazers, and we're tied at 5.
It's important for LaSalle to, I think they're the ones that need to gain that spark
Yeah.
plug. That's the best feeling of a setter, to have the 1-2 play there and no one gets it.
And as a setter, you know this so well. Matanong kita, when is the perfect time to execute a second ball attack? Just like what Fajardo did earlier.
Actually, it depends on the speed of the receive at times. if the receive is medyo low and fast, that's the time that you just drop it. But there are cases where you could drop it in the corner, like zone 1 and zone 5, like the deep corner when you know that the defense is coming in. You really have to look on the side. It's really important.
Kasi to add to that point, as you saw that attack error right there on Vince Maglinaw, as a center, binabasa mo rin yung depensa eh. Pero we'll talk more of that because the Blazers actually sent us to our first technical timeout. The score is 8-5. We'll be right back. Action continues inside the Paco Arena, and the Blazers up here 8-5. And before the technical timeout, really throws you off, diba? Pag nakukuha yung mga second ball
Yes.
attack.
Because, you know, as a setter, you also want to help offensively. So when you have that timing of wanting to do a drop ball and someone gets it, you're like, oh, they saw it. I hate that. I hate that. It's my pride.
You heard it straight from a setter.
But I mean, if they don't get it, that's, you know.
You're gonna do it again.
Yeah.
The Blazers ahead here by 3, and it's Vince Maglino now serving. In the previous UAP competition, he donned the jersey of the Green Sparkers.
Yes.
In the in the sands actually, in the beach volleyball circuit.
Wow.
But James Lug, it says, Jay tsaka Jamie, kami naman pag-usapan nyo. Diba?
He's sticking with their strengths.
Yep.
You know, he's not being too fancy with the plays. Simple plays.
So, if you're Lasal right now, it's pretty difficult na hindi mo alam kung saan ka pupunta sa depensa eh, no?
Yes,
Sino pupunta mo sa depensa actually?
you
Because
would-
everyone's connecting.
and you would think that they studied Benilde, or
Yep.
maybe Benilde is just doing a great job of, you know, switching what they normally do in tune-up games. Maybe it's that, but it's important for LaSalle to adjust now before it's too late. Adjust their defensive pattern, adjust what they need to do.
That is true. 9 serving 10 is the score right now.
Great dig.
Cholo Pardo try
Him to even just push it over.
at ang nag-iipon ng error dito, Jamie, ang Benilde.
Unfortunately.
Let's see if LaSalle could capitalize
See?
on that one, pero no more errors this time, sabi ni Dakulan.
We had the be quick attack that's been working all throughout the game. You know, it's important to stick with your strengths, like I said earlier. And we need LaSalle to block. The block is not seen right now with the quick attack.
So if kung ikaw na yung depensa ng LaSalle, obviously, nakita mo na yung be quick na yun ng 2 beses, yung blockers kailangan na mag-adjust.
Exactly.
Pero sabi ni Campton, score muna ako.
Let's just get this momentum right here.
After a while, Noel Campton, immediately, pagdating niya sa harapan, pumuntos kagad.
We have him.
Check out that one. Del Pilar made sure he had a good look of that one.
Stare down over here.
And if I'm not mistaken, Jamie, that's the first block of the Green Spikers in this
Yes.
match.
Yes.
Opposite
Wow.
side.
You know, it's funny. They're brothers off the court, but on the court, they're enemies today.
Oh, yes. The switch na ika nga sinasabi. Check out that back set.
One block.
And Fajardo, if anything, doing a good job.
Great job.
Deceiving the blockers, actually. Dalawang blockers yung nakuha niya that time as he saw that service error.
Exactly. Fajardo is shining because may pass, may dig, may
Yes.
defense.
So, nasa likod na si Campton. And he just gave up a point for the Blazers.
It's important that, like I said in the first set, to minimize the unforced errors.
Ayaw naman, kung ikaw naman yung nasa layo mo namang humabol sa errors eh. Di ba?
Exactly. And you want to earn your points, like I say, all the time. You don't want to just be given points just because your opponent is making the error.
And the Blazers right now, I believe, by my count, that is their 10th error in this set already. Napangiwi ka din, no? Ikaw yung nasaktan, no?
Too many errors today.
Medyo mababa yung set kay Lagit. And,
Net
ay,
touch.
ay, ay! Somebody from the Green Spiker side touched the net.
That tip was
Guani on your screens right now. Encarnacion will go to the back set.
wow. You know, that's a great serve by Guani. It's really important that it actually also starts with the serve.
And actually, parang lahat ng binibigay ni Sai kay Ronquillo, lahat gumagana, lahat pumupuntos. So it's
Yes.
like 4 of 4 na. Yung connection na Encarnacion, Ronquillo, nabati nga lang.
And Benilde has to adjust in their offense because the past few spikes of Ronquillo have been cross.
Yes.
He hasn't done any drop ball down the line. So it's important that they stay in that zone, which is zone 2.
Yep.
And establish that defense.
And Aguilar just through.
The action continues here at the Paco Arena as we continue to bring you training and conditioning lamang ang DLSU, but Coach Jose is banking on the maturity of CSB. If they are able to prepare mentally and focus enough to deliver for their roles in the team, hindi sila mapag-iiwanan. Sir Jay and Jamie?
And it's actually showing, diba, Jamie? Thanks for the report, Mega. Diba? It's showing, diba?
Exactly.
Except for that one.
Scratch that one.
Oh. Tied at 16.
You know, even if Benilde is making a few unforced errors here and there, they're really maximizing on their attacks, which is
Yes.
overpowering. And they're also getting points from LaSalle. So everything is, you know, flowing for them.
Yep.
Make connection with the setter, with the spiker, with the digs. Everything is in their favor right now.
Let's see what kind of follow-up James Lagit. If you have an attacker like Noel Campton,
Yes.
kahit anong disgrasya na nung second ball mo, magagawan pa rin ng paraan di ba?
Exactly. He is a great player. He has fire in his eyes, and you can just tell that he wants to win today.
Indeed. And this is a new face on the floor. You can see on your screens right now. That's Jules De Jesus. He just replaced Eric Layog. But he gave up an error that time.
You know, De Jesus, he has to understand his role of serving. You know, there are times when you don't know when you're gonna be, you know, you don't know when you're gonna be called in.
Oo.
So it's really important to stay ready, especially if you're on the sideline.
Campton was dug, but Cholo Fardo ran out of space that time, and that's the ninth. Tied at 18, actually. Sai with a serve.
Great receive.
Combination play! Perfect timing. Isa pa.
You know, Benilde is really maximizing on their attacks right now, which is allowing the blockers of LaSalle to be confused because they don't know who the ball is going to.
And in that previous play, it was confusing actually because Dakulat could have hit that, di ba?
Exactly.
Fajardo to Aguilar this time with a drop, finding that one behind that space behind the blocker so open, and Aguilar took advantage. Maghahanap ng fire extinguisher si Coach Aaron Velez. Let's listen in.
Siyang tayo yan kasi, tayo, sino ang atake? Sino ang atake? Tayo, di magandang pasa. Next, solid lang yung block. Pansin mo, hindi pumapalo na si Aguilar. Kasi establish, magbilang. Pag halimbawa naka-establish yung block natin, sweeper, Noel, sa dulo ikaw ha. Let's go, let's go. Ano mo?
Coach Aaron stated in the timeout that they need to establish the block. It's important for this game for LaSalle that they don't need to get a stuff block. At least touch it. You know, just to help
Just to
the
deflect,
defense.
diba?
Exactly.
And one reminder para kay Noel doon, the sweeper. Sinabi, di ba?
Yes. And they're kind of tense with their
diba?
movements. Walang flow.
Oh, Captain was rejected. Hindi nagkaintindihan sa transition ng Yes.
That's the difference right now. May quick, may UT, may open.
Oo. And lahat sila actually nakakascore dito by my count, ha? More
Except for that.
Oh. Di pa pinapatuloy yung kwento ko eh.
Ay.
Nag-error ka. Ganun ba naman tong mga to?
Come on, guys.
Campton at the service area right now is back on the back row. A sharp serve! That one went long!
You know, the best feeling is when your team misses the serve and then right after your opponent makes an error. So, balanced out.
Oh, balance lang. Oh. Bawi na eh, no? At bago pag-serve-in, si Ryan Dakulan, mag-huddle ulit ang LaSalle. Let's listen in.
Malamang, sino nag-serve? Ako ba? Mental na lang yan. Ang lalayo ng tingin natin eh. 22. Wala pang 25. Pushan tayo ng 3. Let's go. Tsaga lang, tsaga. Ano mo? Sir!
You know, I have a good feeling na gusto na maghanap ng uniforme ni Coach Aaron Velez, no?
He wants to be on the court.
Yeah. Diba?
You know, he called the last time out, so maybe there can be a spark plug, but unfortunately it's doing the opposite effect right now.
Leonard Haboli now serving for the Blazers. Pinch serving actually. Tignan natin kung ano gagawin dito. 22 serving 19. Aray. Diba? Very excited ka. Pero masasalubong sa'yo yung net, diba?
You know, like I said earlier with LaSalle, your job, you have to understand your role, right? So you don't know when you're going to be called in. So you have to be warm on the side
That is true.
and be ready. Stay ready. I always say that.
Great block that time from the Green Spikers. They go to the other side. Another
Great
rejection.
cover.
Let's see the third time. Aguilar went long, and that will go in.
Down the line. LaSalle is very scattered right now in terms of their defensive pattern, and it's very obvious. They don't know where to go.
And credit the offense of the Blazers, diba? Finding different spots, diba? Hindi actually for Maglinaw, and that will give the Blazers 5 set points at their disposal.
You know, Maglino had the right idea, right intention of yung sharp cross, but too sharp that it went in the net.
The angle was
exactly.
really difficult. And the Blazers doing a variety of substitutions just to make sure they have 3 attackers in front.
Yes. And to also give other players chances.
And you can see on your screen right now that's Brian Gomez, actually the second setter
Yes.
nitong St. Benil. Hindi ko masabing Arnold Lanyog kasi player. Hindi nagko-consensus Coach Arnold, pero player niya din to, di ba?
We don't know who he's actually rooting
Oo.
for.
Gomez with his first serve, and yeah.
That is a very rare mistake. I think out of all the years that I've been an athlete, that's probably maybe the 3rd time I've seen that.
Oh, kasi kahit ikaw, ano ba turo sa'yo, lumayo ka, di ba?
Just
Atras
go
ka
in the
pa,
back.
just go in the back, di ba? And that time,
Wow, I've
some
never
positional
seen this.
fault for the Green Spikers. Ouch. And what a weird way, actually, to finish set number 2. Either way, the Blazers will take this one as they get set number 2, 25-20. Now look at that. From the middle, from the outside, from the opposite side, kahit pumupuntos sila J.M. Ronquillo at si Noel Campton, kahit nakakadepensa ang Lasal, the Blazers were just everywhere.
Maximizing on their offense. And it's really confusing the blockers of LaSalle.
Tulad itong ginagawa ni Arnel Aguilar. Perfect time to execute that drop. Nakita niya walang coverage. And Blazers noong NU, luging-lugi sila sa attack eh. Tambak sila actually.
We don't see a change in their lineup. And what's crazy is Poquito of LaSalle has not seen any
Yes.
action. And he was in the lineup last game where they beat Adamson in 3 sets. So I wonder
Totoo yun.
what's happening over here.
Of course, Coach Aaron Velez has that option of fielding Gene Poquita. Pero tignan natin kung ano ba yung meron sa lineup ng Lasal dito. Si Megan Cabrera sigurado may storya mamaya dyan as we start the third set with a service error. Sai with the serve.
Receive.
Fajardo will go to the back set. Hindi gumana yung tira ni Adviento. And J.M. Ronquillo. Mean attack right there.
We have Ronquillo with that cross spike. Like I said earlier, Benil needs to adjust their be quick attack. That's been working all throughout the game. I love how Fajardo is sticking to his strengths, like I said earlier, with that quick attack. And we have to give credit to the libero of Benil.
Oh, so it's actually Brian Tomaran
Exactly.
doing an excellent job receiving all that Lasal attacks. At doon naman sa mga puntong malayo siya doon sa bola, makaka-error naman ang Lasal.
We have LaSalle down 2 sets. It's really crucial that they don't make any unforced errors and really earn the points for this set. Great serve.
Encarnacion, back set.
Wow.
And Maglinaw finally connecting.
May fire in their eyes right now.
But right there, you saw that attack from Ryan Dakulan. You have to really take a look at the defense of the Green Spikers, di ba? Kahit tabla tayo at 3-all, but so many times already na yung depensa ng Green Spikers, for a lack of a better term, nakakatulog eh, no?
Exactly.
Alanganin yung
So
pwesto ng
close.
bola.
Yes. You know, sometimes the net helps you, sometimes it's in your favor, and sometimes it's not.
Your best friend or your worst enemy,
Yes.
di ba? For serving 3, Del Pilar on deck to serve. Simple lang yung service. Fajardo pupunta kay Are you expecting a Noel Campton tear here? A Noel Campton tear dito sa third set. Yung magwawala siya siguro. Right now, he has 10 points
No.
in my stats.
He's gonna do his job. Let's see. Let's see.
Tingnan natin kung baka umabot ng 20 points, no?
I think that's what they need right now.
Oo. But
But
in the meantime, yung atake ni Aguilar lumabas doon.
But unfortunately, Campton cannot be the only person scoring.
Yep.
We need a team effort here today. That's the only way we'll win today.
6 serving, 3. Medyo malaki-laki lamang na to para sa Lasal at lahat ng atake ng Benil ngayon lumalabas.
This is the first time in the game that LaSalle is leading.
Yeah, good point.
4-point lead.
Pero sabi ni Guani, relax lang kayo. I'll take over the
Not
offense.
yet, not yet.
But you saw that, Jamie, na despite of the succeeding errors ng Blazers, ng Benil dito, stick lang sila sa atake nila, di ba?
Exactly. Fajardo noticed that, you know, they've been making errors for the past 3 points. Oh, he had to change it.
Kaso, ang ginawa nila doon, pinanood nilang malaglag yung bola doon sa campsite as Campton scores, and he will send us to this first technical timeout of set number 3. Back inside here, the Paco Arena. Third set na tayo. 8-4 is the count lamang ang Lasal dito sa third set. And if anything, Jamie, ito yung hinahanap ng Lasal this entire morning, di ba?
Yes. They had a slow start, but they're slowly gaining their momentum.
It's a match, eh, di ba?
I've never seen this in all my years of being a player.
If anything, kung mangyari man yun on your team, sigurado nagwawala na yung coach nyo, no?
Exactly.
Wala na tayo sasabihin kung sino yun. Good morning, Coach O. Magkikita naman tayo mamaya, sigurado. But that time, James Laggett scores.
You know, Laggett and, you know, along with the other spikers, have really been putting variety in their spikes. Like I always say, it's not about power, but also placement.
Sabi ni Campton, power ang
Not
version
today.
ko.
Not today.
Boy, 12 points now for Noel Campton on my count. And looks like he has this mission of
And wow, with an ace as well. Well, we actually have him in the back row, obviously, so let's expect more back row attacks from him because he's clearly the best spiker on the team.
This is a 4-point lead that the Green Spikers are taking care of right now. Something that they never had in the previous 2 sets.
Exactly.
Wanting to make it back-to-back, pero napalakas lang ng konti yung serve ni Campton.
It's really important for Benil to get that spark plug that we always been, you know, that we've been saying. They're doing well, but I think LaSalle is maximizing on their attacks right now.
Yep. But Encarnacion will go to Maglinaw. Rejected that time.
There we go. Oh, LaSalle is, like I said, like you just said also. Oh, well.
Sige, tuloy mo na yun.
Now we're in the middle of making cuento and then a misserve happens. This is the 3rd time.
Sige na, ituloy mo na.
Like I was saying, LaSalle is doing a much better job with their attacks right now. Really putting variety in their spikes.
Which is actually yung pa yung hinahanap kanina ni
Yes.
Coach Aaron Velez. No, set 1 pa lang eh. As Maglinaw will score that time. A missed reception from Brian Tomaran. Check out that play right there. Unfamiliar territory for the Green Spikers in this match actually.
Yes. Inside. There are moments where you're really confident that the ball is outside and bigla it drops.
Tapos, di ba, personally, meron kang magkakaroon ng moment na para mag-i-slow motion na tinitignan mo yung bola, mag-i-slow motion, tapos nalapit, ay, teka, mukhang inside to.
Exactly.
Adviento! Oh, that one is good.
You know, Adviento throughout this whole game has really been doing his job. You know, spiking cross down the line, putting variation, and you can just see his, you know, focus right now.
Oo. And actually, hindi naman si Ronnie Adviento ang unang masasabi nating first option ng offense as Adviento connected on that block right there. Ready siya palagi, di ba? That's the perfect description.
Yes.
Gagawin ni Encarnacion at ni Del
Great
Pilar. Di nga lang makuha ulit yung 4-point lead. Another opportunity for the Green Spikers. Maglinaw will score! Nagsusunod-sunod yung punto si Maglinaw, ha?
Yes, and Maglinaw is, you know, doing his job. And like I said, from the start of this set, he has that fire in his eyes. And hopefully it's contagious and, you know, is brought out through all his teammates.
That is true. Sabi ni Fardo, punta tayo sa aming kapitan. Hindi nga lang gumana. Hindi nagkakaintindihan yung depensa ng Lasal.
Exactly. We have Campton shaking his head right now. These are rare mistakes and rare miscommunications that Lasal has been having. This is the first time that I've seen in their third game that they're making these.
I think that's the first time na hindi gumana yung Encarnacion Ronquillo connection. And the play goes on. Fajardo papunta kay Dakulan. Ayaw gumana. Encarnacion to Maglinaw again. And somebody touched the net on the side of the Blazers.
You know, there are moments where players get frustrated with the refs. And I noticed that Adviento told his teammates, it's fine, guys, next point. And he is actually the eldest on the team.
Totoo yun.
So you have that maturity. You know, you have the young players who are born in the 2000s, actually, 2000 and 2001. And it's really important to have that one leader who has that maturity. And Adviento adds that on the court.
Stability,
Exactly.
to bring stability, di ba?
Exactly.
As you see, Leonard Haboli with a serve right there. Another try for the Green Spikers. That one was pretty low, pero sabi ni referee, ball was touched. But the tip, pretty good idea, pero malakas lang.
You know, Benilde is blocking Campton.
Yes.
This is the first time that they're really maximizing on their block on the third set. And because they know that all the balls will be going to him.
Again, mula pa kanina nung set 2 na sabi natin that
Yes.
the defense of the Blazers paying special attention, paying high premium sa depensa kay Noel Campton.
Exactly. We have Jaboli who's in
Oo.
again. There we
Look at that
go.
jump serve by Leonard and a rejection that time from the front line. Oo. "14 serving 15. That 4 or 5-point lead of the Green Spikers earlier on is about to become history here.
Yes.
And Coach Aaron Velez, ayaw na niya makita tumabla itong Benil, kaya tumawag na siya ng timeout. Let's listen in.
Technical. Nag-shift yung momentum. Again, pass, focus. Let's not put it too close to the net. He's having a hard time positioning. That's it, ha? Yun lang muna. Position square off. You have 3 spiker. Anong play natin? Pwede natin tumba. Iwan lang, mabilis naman pumalo. Walang gigil yung wing. Magbubuka yan. Okay, let's start from the pass. So let's just break the momentum. Come on. Dahan-dahan. Tara. Ano mo? Sir!
Alam mo, Jamie, even though dumidikit ang Lasal, yung focus nila sa ginagawa nila hindi nawala eh, di ba?
It's maintained.
Oo. Yun yung gusto makita ngayon ni Coach Aaron sa Lasal.
Exactly. And like Coach Aaron said in the timeout, they just need a pass. Don't put it too on the net. This is the only way that they're going to be able to utilize that offense.
Oo. Pero napalakas yung serve doon ni Leonard Haboli, and that will send us to our second technical timeout. The Green Spikers maintaining this lead right here. Spikers actually back at it on Sunday. Again, you have to remember, meron laro na that was postponed in the
Yes.
previous Sunday due to
The weather.
the weather. Yes. So again, that's gonna be rescheduled. At abangan nyo lang yung mga announcement sa vleague Facebook page. And also for more updates sa mga nagaganap dito sa vleague Collegiate Challenge. Meanwhile, back to live action as Fajardo will go again to Guani in that combination play. Ang daming option.
Sal, we know that the ball is going to Campton.
Actually, ramdam ko na gusto mong lumagay sa pwesto ni Cholo Fajardo. Kasi
Yes.
ang daming attackers, di ba?
Exactly. That's a great dig by Jaboli.
Aguilar, that time did it work. Another try for Campton. Drop niya. Nandun yung coverage. Ay. Somebody touched the net on the side of Lasal. Nung eksaktong natigil yung net kasi biglang gumalaw eh. And the thing is, ang lalayo ng mga taga-Benilde sa net na yon.
Exactly. Imagine the score is tied right now.
Oo. And usually, pag nakukuha na yung mga coaches yung P2, yung score sheet, di ba? Ano yung unang titignan dyan? Especially if you have this kind of matches that are close. Yung errors, di ba?
You know, lost that energy throughout.
And just like that, lamang ng Benil dito, that lead of LaSalle earlier is now history, and errors piling up for the Green Spikers.
And all throughout the game, even if Benilde was down or up, they still maintained that energy.
17 serving 16. Masyado nga lang matulis yung service that time ni Georgie Guani, and some reinforcements for the side of the Blazers. Papasok si Gomez, papasok din si Valera. Tied at 17 here. Let's see if the Green Spikers can extend this match.
Even if the score is tied, normally it's assumed that the double sub is being utilized when the team is down or up. But putting it during this time, it's really good for the Spikers.
As Lagit, hindi nga alam na timingan ng maayos yung angat na yon. Pero on the perspective of the coach, may tactical reason talaga yun eh.
For 3 Spikers.
Oo.
Yes.
Lasal reclaiming the lead after that Benilde error. Ronquillo serving again. Sharp serve. Pero madali kay
Great set.
Tumaran to get that one. Another try for the Blazers. Back set. Aguilar. And the ball won't go the other side. Aguilar will get that point. That is 8. Lofardo yung ganda ng set niya kay Gomez eh, di ba? Pwede naman yun eh.
Yes.
Another try on the opposite side. Couldn't connect that time. Punta sa kabila. Adviento rejected! But the ball is still alive! Ay, 4 touches.
They got too excited over here on Benilde.
You can just imagine Arnold Ladyog right now, di ba?
Exactly.
Hinahanap ko, di ba, natin kausap yung ating mga referees dito, pero deep inside. Kaya, pag may nakikitang aerial, sigurado, sa loob niyan, kumukulo na yung dugo ni Arnold Ladyog.
Exactly. You know, there are moments, you know, and breaks of the game where the momentum could have been shifted to the
It could go either way. Let's see. That is Lagit serving for the Blazers. Encarnacion, jump set. Papunta kay Campton who scores.
back row attack. Benilde needs to expect more back row attacks from Campton, especially because he's back row right now.
At sinabi rin kanina to ni Coach Aaron Velez in the previous set, di ba? Na sa paningin ni Coach Aaron, yung mga blockers ng Benilde, medyo hindi pa makakasabay sa mga quickers ng Lasal, di ba?
Yes.
Yan yung observation ni Coach Aaron. And Lasal up here by 2 points as the errors of the Blazers again piling up dito sa third. Hirap ng ganun, no? Yung errors yung nagbibigay ng lamang sa'yo, but at the same time, errors din yung magpapatigit sa kalaban mo.
Exactly. You know, volleyball is a game full of errors that will happen no matter what, but it's really important to minimize those because, like I say, you're giving them points.
Locus back. Cholo Fajardo. If you're going to compare to basketball, sigurado, siya yung point guard na sobrang dami ng assists, no?
Yes.
Okay lang na wala na siyang points.
Or even American football.
American
the
football.
quarterback of the team.
Quarterbacking the team.
Playmaker.
Ang daming passing yards, di ba?
Yes. Fajardo has done a great job in the past
Indeed.
3 sets of utilizing everyone, and that's really the job of a setter, to allow your spikers to shine.
Yep. Hey!
That kind of looked outside to me.
Sa perspective mo, no?
Yes.
Abangan natin yan. Tingnan natin. Kaso walang video challenge na camera dito. Bibigyan ka.
Unfortunately.
Meanwhile, back to action!
Ball never lies. That's what we always say on the
Oh,
court.
something really that Jamie La Vittoria will say pag siya naglalaro.
Wrong call. Ball never lies.
And for sure, you're going to say na you're not the only one. Diba?
Exactly. All of us.
That one didn't work for Del Pilar. Ang taas ng drop.
Yes.
Ronquillo ayaw. Play goes on here. Fajardo will go to Aguilar. Aguilar will finish this final timeout here in the set as Arnel Aguilar will try to take the Blazers to the promised land. Let's listen into this timeout.
Nauna ka, nasa ilalim ka ng bola. Okay? Okay lang, Vince? Kaya yan. Oh. Let's just break yung momentum. Lead pa rin tayo. Pasa. Anong play? A lang ha, A na tirik. Huwag kang magmamadali. O tapos, porsyento, back row sa gitna. Okay, buka tayo. One stop lang, one stop.
Coach Aaron stated in the timeout they need to break the momentum of Benilde right now and to not rush. You know, volleyball is a simple game. Dig, set, spike. And when you try to do all these movements,
He had actually great game itong huling laro ng Lasal. But again, as we got word from Megan Cabrera, as the referees said, it's an overreaching, and the break's just going Benilde's way. Pero again, going back to sa kwento ni Megan sa atin, na Jean Poquita actually kailangan pa ng MRI because of nursing a knee injury.
Injured.
Diba? Oo.
better safe than sorry.
Oo, totoo yun.
Especially this is only their third game.
And if anything, as Maglinaw scored on that one, Encarnacion doing a relatively good job,
Yes.
diba? Distributing the offense. It's just that the Blazers, again, they're a different human being in this entering this match. That will send the Blazers at the peak here. But Lazal not far behind. Let's see what will happen here if Ryan Dacolan will end this one. That was short.
Right back to you.
At syempre, a Lasal-Benilde matchup deserves an extended play here at least, diba?
Let's see.
That is now not Del Pilar serving. Extended play here in set number 3 coming up. Del Pilar will send that one
Great dig.
to Maran. A quick play! Connecting that time!
Dumaran to dig.
Oo,
But they're constantly giving it to him, and he's giving perfect receive.
that is true. Another match point opportunity for the Blazers. Encarnacion going to Campton, and this match will go on. Ronquillo now serving. And somebody was stepping on that line again.
That is the 4th foot fault that we've had in this game. I've never seen this. Ever.
And boy, Jamie La Vittoria is so puzzled. Ay, Captain na naman!
And now we have Captain in the back row. Okay? So expect a back row attack.
That is true. Check out that sequence. Campton connecting. Taking full advantage yung nasa harap siya. Tignan natin
Exactly.
dito habang nasa likod siya. We're tied at 26. Fajardo, papunta kay Adviento. Deflected. Maglinaw, nice drop! At ang gagamit naman ng timeout dito for the first time in this match, itong si Coach Jose. Let's listen in as you see this play right here from Maglinaw finding the open spot on that defense of the Blazers. Let's listen in.
Isang puntos na, idikit muna natin to tapos diskarte tayo ulit. Solo, dulo. Pare pa dito.
Ito yung crucial, ito na yung crucial. Patay tayo.
Tres ka. Oh. Ngayon, hindi maganda yung pasa. Likod.
Hey, animo!
So, ito na dito natin makikita on how the Blazers will adjust. Diba?
Exactly. You know, the next few points are very crucial. It just boils down who wants
Yep.
it more.
Totoo yun.
Who has some more heart.
Oo.
You know, sign of true character right here.
Let's see here. Campton with a serve. Set point ang Lasal. Fajardo punta kay Adviento. That one will work for the defense of the Green Spikers. Block point for Lasal. And buhay pa ang Lasal dito. Check out this last play right there. Great block from Eric Layog. And he just gave another breath of light for the Green Spikers in this match. Hindi pa tayo tapos dito. Buhay pa ang Lasal. But the Blazers still ahead here in this match. 2-1. More volleyball action coming your way. Those are our Jamie Lavitor, and that's actually a lot of plan kung sino man mananalo dito between Lasal and Binild, right?
Exactly. This fourth set is very crucial right now. You know, Benil doesn't want to go into a fifth set.
Yep.
Lasal is fighting for that fifth set.
And if anything, the Green Spikers got the momentum here. Again, Campton towing his team right there despite of that consistent attacks from Arnel Aguilar and company. Pero itong Lasal, masasabi mo dito, just persevered, plain persevered nung set number 3 as you can see the stats right there.
You know, with the attacks for Lasal, we have 15-12 for CSB. More blocks with 3 for CSB and 1 for DLSU. 2 aces for DLSU, 10 errors for CSB, and 11 for DLSU.
So again, previous 3 sets, wala namang major adjustment, di ba?
Yes.
So it's gonna be interesting on what we are going to see here for set number 4. One thing's for sure, slam bang volleyball action.
Exactly. Let's see who will prevail this set.
Oo. Simon and Carnacion will start things off here in this set. Fajardo punta kagad kay Dakulan. Ayaw doon. Maglina, who actually relatively come to life back in that third set. But the
There we
team
go.
captain, El Capitan, Rami Adviento, is having none of it.
Both teams right now look very composed. You know, and it's really important that, you know, they play as a team.
And to your point, tingnan natin if Simon and Carnacion, dahil nabanggit na nga natin kanina, Vince Maglinaw starting to connect. Then he went again to JM Ronquillo previously. He scored. Of course, Noel Campton is there. You know what he can do. Diba? Except, again, dagdagan yung mga error na yon.
Yes. We've seen too many unforced errors throughout this whole game. We've seen 4 foot faults today.
Which is
Very
very
rare.
odd for you, diba?
Very rare to see.
You've seen 1,000 volleyball matches already,
Yes.
diba? Great connection that time. Nat Del Pilar will score for the Green Spikers. Check out that play.
Maximizing the quick right away. It's important for LaSalle to have that pass.
Ball through. If I'm not mistaken, that's already point number 10 for Arnel Aguilar.
Yes.
Kanina mo pa napapansin to, well distributed ang opensa ng Benilde.
Exactly.
Oh,
Over
reception.
Yes.
that one was too easy for Arnel Aguilar.
I'm loving the energy of Benilde right now. Whether they lose a point or win a point, they're still rejoicing and smiling.
Except for that one.
Except for that one. I jinxed it.
Tapos sigurado, no, after the game, pag-uusapan yung mga yan, yung mga attacks na ginawa nila,
Yes.
di ba? The way they skied for that ball, for the hit, di ba?
They'll be watching this replay for sure.
Oh, indeed. Sal, Ronquillo,
Medyo mababa
ayaw,
yung set.
baba. Aguilar, isa pa, no. Rally goes on. Encarnacion, papunta sa gitna. Nasa Panilayog. Isa pa para sa Lasal. Campton, ayaw. Play goes on. Perhaps the longest rally of the match here. Play goes on. Campton gumawa ng paraan. Ayaw pa rin.
Great set.
Aguilar, drop niya. Nabasa na. But the ball doesn't want to cooperate on the side of the Green Spikers. Point goes for the Blazers. But great effort.
You have
for both teams.
Campton sacrificing his body over here.
What a sequence. And we can say, Jamie, perhaps that's the best sequence that we had in this. Fajardo papunta kay Adviento! Ayan yung typical mo sa team captain, no? Na may take
Yes.
charge mode, no?
Leading by example. And he has that composure on the court.
Timeout si Coach Aaron. Let's listen in.
Ito yung sasabi ko yung tendencies. Boys, yung tendencies natin ha. gusto naman natin manalo, pero tendencies, diba? Yung isa, kailangan makat agad. Yun ang tatandaan mo parati, kailangan makat. Kasi once na nabe-break yan, alanganin. Play natin, pwede tayo mag-B. Noel, break it up. Sumalo ka ng 32. Okay, sa gitna. Tapos dito tayo sa 5. Just to break it up a little bit. Wala naman mawawala eh. Oh, let's go, ha?
Ano mo? Sir! Sir!
His setter, what play to do, just to switch it up, something that will break up that momentum. It's really important that the coach really helps during the timeout and gives the proper discarte.
Oo. Kasi if anything naman talaga dito sa volleyball, it's difficult if you're playing as Campton will score that time na sige, may binabasa kang sitwasyon mo but you could not see the entire picture actually, the whole picture. At yun yung trabaho actually nung coach eh.
Exactly, because he's watching outside and
Yep.
obviously he's not on the court. So it's really important that these coaches really help and are effective during these timeouts.
Oh,
That's a
back-to-back
great
points
serve.
for Noel Campton. Second ace for Campton in this match. And boy. But Pardo will go to Adviento. Isa pa to. No, he elected to go back set.
Wow.
And Fajardo still distributing that offense for the Blazers.
With that back row attack, he's really doing his job of allowing his spikers to shine. He's utilizing the back row. I'm waiting for him to actually do more 1-2 plays. Let's see.
Isa pa yun. Oh, actually, nahihiya pa si Fajardo for that second ball attack as Maglina will score. Kasi, di ba, merong mga point na ang mga setter, they will just elect to go at their main attacker, eh, di ba?
Yes.
For a while, I thought Cholo Fajardo will just go with Ronnie Adviento, di ba?
Exactly.
But still stick. Ito na nag-set. Papunta kay Maglinaw.
Down the line. That is the first time that his down the line work today.
Yep.
He knows that he has to vary his spikes.
And actually, you'd like that Noel Campton, yung pasa niya kay Maglinaw, he also know that Maglinaw is starting to connect here, starting
Yes.
to fire up. As Fajardo sent that one to Ryan Dakulan. That was too easy for Dakulan. And he will send us to our first technical timeout of set number 4. Marami pang volleyball action when we return.
Welcome back to the Paco Arena as the action continues for the vleague Collegiate Challenge. And after giving up a chance at a 3-set win, the Blazers definitely set fire to the set. CSB captain Ronnie Adviento said before the game they are hungry to win and it shows. Ika nga niya, they have the same system and the same coach.
And that point will go to the Green Spikers. And if anything, Jamie, no? Sigurado, pag lumamig na to after the match, pag lumamig na maulan nito, nabawasan yung intensity, magkakantsawan tong mga to, no?
Yes. Like I said earlier, your enemies on the court, but brothers
Totoo
off the
yun.
court.
There's back-to-back errors for the Blazers after that technical timeout.
Like what Megan said, it really just boils down who wants it more, who's more hungry. You know, it's going to be the test of your character over here, especially this set.
Oh, that's a good read that time from Arnel Aguilar.
Aguilar was about to get that.
Oo. Okay,
But, you know, when there's drills of service receive, you know, you'll gauge
Yep.
on your own. You know, there are drills where we have service receive where you're doing solo. You
Yep.
know, you're by yourself. But then there's somewhere you practice with 3 of you in the back.
Yeah.
So it's just, you know, there's no specific drill for that. It's just, you know, doing
Situational.
reps.
Oo,
Yes,
situational. Meanwhile, errors piling up for both teams. We're tied at 10. The Blazers getting the first 2 sets. LaSalle keeping their hopes alive in this match. And the Blazers will attack. Guwani was rejected. Nandun na naman yung intensity. Natin yung magiging resolve dito ng St. Benilde. As Aguilar.
That's a great
dig that time. Coming from Guerrero. Isa pa kay Aguilar. 13 points now, I believe, for Arnel Aguilar. And we are tied at 11.
This set right now is so tight, and it's important that these teams don't get a lead because you never know who the momentum is going to shift to.
Campton was blocked. Another try, this time for Ronquillo. That one was deflected. Fajardo punta sa gitna. Rally goes on. Guerrero setting to Campton. Rejected again.
I have to say that Benilde is doing a great job. I think the setter of LaSalle,
Simon Encarnacion.
exactly, he needs to change his discarter right now.
Oo. Try to mix it up, no?
Exactly.
Ronquillo dug right there. Encarnacion punta naman dito kay Del Pilar. Ayaw gumana. Aguilar nag-adjust na. Muntik pa makascore, but play goes on. Campton, simple attack. Great read by Noel Campton.
I have to give it to Fajardo during that rally. That's the first time that Ronquillo did not get a point from his spike. So Fajardo was able to adjust that defensive pattern.
Iika-ikas JM Ronquillo. And Andre Espejo enters.
Combination play.
Hindi pa bumababa yung bola. Alam na ni Guani mangyayari. Check out that play right there. Pero hindi rin nagsabay-sabay kasi yung 3 blockers ng LaSalle, di ba?
Exactly. Got to give credit to Fajardo there.
Campton again! You know what? It doesn't matter what kind of defense you throw against Noel Campton. No?
Exactly.
Especially at this stage of the game. Andre Espejo with a jump serve right here. We're tied at 13. Fajardo papunta dito kay Lagit. Ayaw. Isa pa raw. This time Aguilar with the draw.
Yes.
Just never fails to mesmerize you, right?
Exactly. I really get stunned by spikers. You know, with the variation of spikes, the down the line, the cross. Like, how do you know when?
Campton was dug. Isa pa para kay Campton. Boy, just can't be stopped right now.
Campton has been great throughout this entire game, and he's really asking for the ball. I can hear him right before Encarnacion sets the ball, like, bola, bola, bola.
By my partial unofficial count, 21 points now for Noel Campton. It seems like he already scored 48 in this match, di ba? As that one went out for James Lagit. Not out there. And that's a 1-point lead for the Lady Spike, or for the Green Spikers rather. Campton with a serve.
Great serve.
Adviento. Ayaw!
There we go with Adviento.
Medyo off-speed din eh.
Yes.
Something that the defense of the Green Spikers actually did not anticipate.
They were not ready for that.
Tied at 15. Next point will send us to a technical timeout here. Encarnacion punta kay Maglinaw. Ay, di nagkaintindihan. Na-traffic si Fajardo. Opportunity for the Green Spikers. That one went way long for Vince.
Welcome back to the welcome after an off landing after a block. He sustained an injury to his right knee, but the good news is there is no chronic injury in that right knee, and with just a little bit of light support, and is still good to go and okay for the rest of the game. We just have to see if they bring him in. Sergey and Jamie.
Thank you so much, Megan Cabrera. Especially right now, natikit ito. That's another error for the Blazers, di ba?
Yes.
For sure, kailangan ng serbisyo dito ng JM Ronquillo.
We have serving specialist De Jesus back in the game.
Let's see if he will atone himself, di ba kanina?
Yes.
He gave up a service error dito. Ayun, maayos yung serve. And Adviento was rejected that time. Another try. Fajardo, hinahanap mo yung 1-2 na yun. But did it work for Fajardo? Play goes on here. And that one was a bit long.
Maran had the right idea,
Yep.
just a little too strong in that corner.
And that
Single
one went
block.
through for Ronnie Adviento. Or that one was rejected. Check that. And tawag ng timeout dito si Coach Jose. They're down by 2. Let's listen in.
Kasi expected na nila, binibigay mo sa kanya.
Dalawa lang.
Pagganahin mo muna siya. Okay? Pahabulin mo, pagganahin mo. Ang key lang dyan, tumiming lang kayo. Kailangan mag-connect kayo. Saan yung option to? Meron ka pang option sa likod. Triangle yan, dalawa lang naman kay sa harap eh. Ang nangyayari, masyado mo na ipinipilit, hindi na sumasabay. Open na open, kitang-kita.
Okay,
Diskarte, diskarte.
Dito yung naghabula sila ka.
Strategy. It's kind of predictable with what he's doing now, open, 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 and he needs to stick with what he had the first 2 sets.
Oo. In fairness naman kanina, nakita natin si Cholo Fajardo nag-1-2 na. Yun yung hinahanap mo kanina. Although nabasa na rin yun. So you can say that the Green Spikers actually getting their groove here on defense and it's giving them points.
Yes. We see a shift of momentum right now, and it's on the south side right now.
I think I can ask you this question, Jamie Lovitoria. Where are we going?
Maybe to a 5th set. Let's see. It's not over.
And Jamie Lovitoria said it straight. But Ryan Daculan is having none of it.
But CSB always does a great
Fajardo right now at the service area. That one was long. Not the right time.
especially now.
Oo.
No need for unforced errors right now.
Simon Encarnacion with the serve. Soft
Great
serve
serve.
lang. At Viento.
It's a little lucky there.
Kahit yan yung sinasabi ni Coach Jose Roque, no, na nagpupunta lang siya sa mga wing. Sa mga attackers naman, doing their job, nandun yung variety eh, di ba?
Exactly. The set was a little off
Oo.
from Fajardo, but they were able to adjust there.
Del Pilar. The Green Spikers ahead by 3 and just needing 4 more points. Obviously, they want to go the distance,
There we
but not that
go.
way.
Let's see if Fajardo will take in that timeout that Coach Jose said.
Oo. And for context, si Cholo Fajardo is now at the back row.
Yes.
He has a plethora of options, but ang option of course ng Lasal si Campton, hindi nga lang gumana. Aguilar! Ayaw! Sagot ng Lasal,
Free
free ball. Fajardo, punta kay Aguilar na naman!
There we go. The blocker.
Let's see kung makaka-follow up ang binil dito. Encarnacion, quick papunta kay Del Pilar, wala. Another try for the Green Spikers. Captain! Captain! Sabi ni Noel Campton, wag niyo akong kakalimutan.
Especially with him still being in the front row.
Yes.
Neil needs to understand that most of the sets will be given to him.
Nasa harapan pa rin si Campton. That's not Del Pilar serving. Lamang ng dalawa ang Lasal. Fajardo kay Aguilar ulit. Ginamit ang net. Play goes on. Another try for the Blazers. Hindi ready that time si Georgie. Simon. Nowhere! That. Tignan natin if Coach Jose has the answers. Let's listen in.
Tayo gumagalaw na maayos. Nakikita mo yung sarili mo. Hindi pa binabati ni Cholo. Hahawakan pa lang ang bola, pumapasok ka na. Expected mo sa'yo o hindi? Biglaan, nagugulat na tayo. Ang ginagawa natin, sa gustuhan natin makabawi, nagiging aggressive tayo nang wala sa lugar. Tara! Pa-isa-isa. Hindi natin kailangan magmadali. Tara!
Lamang pa tayo. Malayo yan mo.
So obviously, special mention doon si Georgie Guani.
Yes. They're rushing right now.
Mm-mm.
Their movements aren't fluid, unlike before. Walang flow.
Oo. So, play there between Fajardo and Lagit.
The beat quick has been effective all throughout this game.
Oo.
And Benilde, I have to say, there's receive. There's receive all throughout the game. So it's up to the spikers to just do their job.
21 serving 23. Simon, Noel, rejected. Kanino pupunta si Simon? Campton ulit. Hininaan na this time pero nando pa rin ang depensa ng Binil. Hindi nagkaintindihan sa opensa. Simon to Noel, the third time in this rally. Ayaw na. Aguilar, aatake. Simon to Noel, the fourth time. No! Hindi maka-opensa ang Binil sa rally na to. Encarnacion to no. Hindi! That
Quick
one will
attack.
go to Lars. That one went wide. Si Coach Jose ang pinagre-receive.
Okay, we have Aguilar in the service line.
Nasa likod si Aguilar. Ang attacker, si Adviento at si
Great
Dakulan.
serve.
Or rather si Lagit. Nasarte si Fardo, but Captain won't score. Adviento! That is good! Timeout dito sa Coach Aaron. Isa na lang ang lamang ng Lasal. Let's listen in.
Wala. The more, Okay, we have pass. Andre, dito to sa likod. Kung out of position talaga, ready tayo. Placement ha. Actually, it's not 1 point. Kailangan finish strong. Come on.
Ano mo, Axel?
Alam mo, lahat dito tensionado na. Ang iisang tao lang ang kalmado dito at si Aaron Velez yun.
Yes. He can see that his players are a little tense right now. It's normal.
Yes.
It's normal to feel these things,
Oo.
especially with tight games like this. You want to win.
Oo, gusto nang tapusin ng Lasal itong set na to. Let's see here in this ensuing play. That one won't work. Kagulo! Captain reading it perfectly. And that will send us to this fifth set. And company just told this team to go the distance 25-23, 15 more points to determine the winner when we return. Yes, indeed. This is where it all going to set number 5 here. And LaSalle just doing enough to send this one to the distance. Check out this place right here. Again, it has been a Noel Campton show for the Green Spikers here, Jamie.
Yes, he has been great all throughout this match. Even when they were down, he was helping in offense and defense. His great serves earlier. You know, it's important to see now who's going to win this set. And now you have on your screen, we have 16 attacks from CSB, 14 from DLSU, 1 block from CSB, 2 from DLSU, 1 ace from DLSU, and 8 airs from CSB, and 6 for DLSU.
So again, if you're LaSalle, kung may improve pa sa laro oh, that is true. Actually, pati dito set 3, di ba? That they actually, the Blazers had a golden opportunity to put this game away. Dikit yung set 3 tsaka set 4 eh.
Exactly, exactly. Actually, in the third set, Benilde had many chances.
Oo. And
Those breaks of the game.
And meanwhile, we will start the 5th set with a setting error.
Lifting.
Fajardo serving for the Blazers. Again, we welcome you to set number 5 of this LaSalle St. Benilde matchup. Jay De La Cruz, Jamie La Victoria, Megan Cabrera calling the action here. And Aguilar will send that one over. Encarnacion, nag-i-slide si Del Pilar. Medyo alang.
I've noticed throughout this game, he has not been given a lot of sets, but when he is given the set, he really performs when needed.
Indeed. 15 points now for Ronier Advento.
He scores when it matters.
Oo. Alanganin, and that's a wise move actually from Vince Maglinaw. Na-discarte yan eh.
Yes.
First point of the Green Spikers in this overtime. We can call this the overtime, no?
Yes.
Extra
overtime.
minutes.
Yep.
Ready na si Simon for the serve.
Great pass.
Fajardo papunta kay Dakulan.
There. It was working.
Indeed. And it's like the Blazers already connected. It's like they did 37 B quicks already and all of them connected.
Exactly.
Kaya lang, not really a good follow-up to a perfectly executed attack. Eh yung mga ganong errors.
Yes. Especially with this 5th set. No need for missed serves, unforced errors. You have to earn your points.
Work hard for every point, ika nga. Great adjustment, but it won't work for the Blazers. Espejo nag-adjust din. Sino makakapalo sa rally na to? Aguilar!
You know, Aguilar has been efficient all throughout this game. I love when after he scores a point, that smile on his face, that genuine smile. Boosting the morale.
Yes. Oh, great block that time from Georgie Guani. Ganda na ng setup ni Simon, but Guani says no way.
I could see the energy now of Benilde. It's kind of looking like the first 2 sets.
Yes.
Enjoying the game, not putting too much pressure on yourself.
Pero sabi ni Nat Del Pilar, I can do that as well with a mean stare down after that attack.
Not today, not today.
Boy, it's getting really intense here.
I could feel the tension right now.
Ang kulang na lang talaga mag-apoy yung bola. Sa mga palo dito. Medyo alanganin, nagawa ng paraan. Guani almost scoring. But play goes on. Free. Guani another time. Just connecting on that back line. Alam mo, Jamie, nagiging suspect din yung backline na yun for Lasal, ah.
Exactly, exactly. Guani with that great spike. He's been doing so well throughout this entire tournament. He had 8 points against NU and is really being a key leader today.
De Jesus already 3 or 4 attacks in this set. Lahat yun hindi kumonekta. And in return, si Lagit pa nakapuntos dito. And boy, kailangan na nga ito ni Aaron Velez. A timeout right here for the Green Spikers. Let's listen in.
Maganda yung set. Gawa natin ang paraan. Sinasalit na lang tayo. Mababa ang daan. Diba? Para to break lang, bigyan natin ulit. Pasahan natin, ha? Nasarap ka pa, di ba? Oh. Sabi ko nga sa inyo, ito naman, masyado tayo nakakonsentrate dito. Na yun, idulo mo lang, wag lang masyadong antena, okay? Pag-usapan. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Coach Aaron stated in the timeout that his spikers should not rush. You know, there's a pass like he said. It's important to, you know, stick to the plan. You know, volleyball is a simple game, you know, but you're bound to make errors, and it's how you recover after those errors.
Nagmamadali makabawi,
Yes.
diba? May mga tendency talagang ganon. Pero yung depensa ng St. Benilde naging solid at the perfect time.
Exactly. Let's on their side right now.
And the Blazers owning a 5-point lead right now in this all-important 5th set. And Arnel Aguilar saved for that antenna. Tsaka yung net. Nakakonekta na naman.
The net was his enemy today,
Yup.
along with the antenna.
And if anything, if you're Lasal right now, you're hoping that that is a one thing that could start your impending rally. Ika nga.
Yes.
Medyo alanganin yung slide, pero nandun pa rin. Walang pakialam si Lagit. Nakakapuntos pa rin.
That's the first time we've seen Lagit get a point.
Actually, in this set, oo.
Yes, in this set. And Fajardo utilizing that running attack.
Actually, James Lagit, nakarami kaninang first 2 sets
Yes,
eh.
yes.
Total of 12 points right now for my... Pero
Yes.
wala yung coverage para sa Lasal. And Aaron Velez will burn his last timeout in this match. Hindi maganda ang score para sa Lasal. Let's listen in.
Masyadong malayo. Tama na ikaw na kumuha ng basta sa likod ng set, ha? Zone 2, sa'yo na. Pag halimbawa, Joe, sa'yo yung drop dito sa gilid. Good play, ganyan talaga. O, huwag lang mawala yung pass. Take calm, momentum.
Di pa tapos ang wala pang 15 yan, ha? Malayo pa yan.
We had Coach Aaron say in the timeout to stay calm. And we had his team say that it's not over, it's not over. Great serve.
De Jesus block.
No cover there from Espejo.
Serving for, and look who is returning for the Green Spikers. J.M. Ronquillo returning to action. And sasabihin ko pala dito, Jamie, wala sa loob para sa Lasal si Noel Campton.
Yes.
It looks like Coach Aaron Velez elected to go with a second unit field players to end this match. But J.M. Ronquillo, upon his return, eto, pumuntos kagad.
Yes. Benil needs to maintain.
Benil right now, pero sabi ni Rene Adviento, pupuntos pa rin ako.
Yes, scoring when it matters.
12 serving 5 right now. That is Lagit serving. This is a tall mountain to climb for the Green Spikers right there. Medyo missed reception pa yon. Pero nakapag-adjust si Maglinaw.
Maglino still having that fire in his eyes. He really wants to win. But with this case, everyone needs to show it. It can't just be one player wanting to win.
Oo. Perhaps that could be the reason kaya naupo dito si Campton.
Yes.
That's a missed reception. Gagawa na lang ng paraan.
Very
ang
rare. An ace, it's not just as perfect as his usual.
Look who is entering a new face on the floor for the Green Spikers. That's Waki Javier on your screens right now serving. So for sure, Aaron Velez trying a variety of combinations. Not really a good time though to give up those 3 points.
We've seen 3 instances where both coaches have given opportunity for that serving specialist and they've missed their serve.
And for sure, no, Arnold Lanyog will see a lot of things that na pwede pa magawa. Adjustments for Benil when they go back to NCAA competition, for Lasal when they go back to UAAP competition, di ba?
Exactly.
Full play.
Exactly.
And Ryan Dakulan just gave the Blazers 6 match points at their disposal. An all-important win for the Benil. Makukuha na ba nila dito sa play na to? Great serve. Maglinaw, ayaw. Winning point na ba to? Yes!
Guani! You know, this game, it all boiled down to who wanted it more. And I have to say, CSB did that.
That is true. Check out that winning play. Georgie Guani knew it so well that victory will be there. And boy, again, first victory for the Blazers here dito sa ating vleague Collegiate Challenge Men's Division. When we return, makakakwentuhan natin yung ating player of the game here. As you can see, 25 to 17, 25 to 20, 26, 28, 23, 25, 15 to 8. A variety of attacks dito para sa Benil. Ang daming nakapuntos, kaya ang kukwentuhan ngayon ni Megan Cabrera yung nag-distribute ng mga puntos na yon para sa Benil. Megan Cabrera, take it away.
Thank you so much, Jay. Kasama nga tayo ngayon, Cholo Fajardo.
yung opensa talaga ng Benil, it has
Yes.
been a theme, di ba? Kahit kanino ibigay ni Cholo Fajardo, putos.
Exactly, and it's not just a one-man team. That's the difference between LaSalle and Benil today.
That is true. And even though that LaSalle, nasa mo dito yung kalidad ng LaSalle, di ba? In their
Exactly.
offensive weapon.
You know, it like I say, it starts with a pass. We just needed more variation of, you know, the quick attack, the utility, more spikers to shine as well.
Totoo yun. And we have to give credit as well dito sa libero ng Benil na
Yes.
si Brian Tumaran. Again,
Very
you
steady.
mentioned, very steady sa reception niya, di ba? Kaya nga naman, madali ang buhay para kay Fajardo at naibigay niya sa kanyang makakakampi. Jamie La Victoria, we're not yet done here dahil susunod niya, Arellano University going up against National University sa pagpapatuloy ng vleague Collegiate Challenge.